everyone. Welcome back to my comfy couch. Look at this. I actually have this beautiful lady on the couch with me today. Say hi, Nadia.
Hello everyone.
It's good when I have a guest with me. Returning Jenny D. Say hi.
Hello.
Y'all say hi when you get on the chat, okay? Welcome. And then, of course, our returning gentleman, Joffrey. Say hi.
Hey.
And tonight, his alter ego, Mr. Triple T. Say hi, eating his dinner. Say hi, Dad. Oh my goodness. You're on mute. Okay, so tonight, say hi when you get in the chat. Put your name, please, in the box. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend, okay? Let someone know we're on tonight. So our discussion tonight is how women rate men. So the same disclaimer I gave for the female episode about rating females, I'm going to say it for the guys. This has nothing to do with your worth as a human. This is just informative. So we're just giving you information on how women view guys physically. Okay? So we're going to get started. I'm going to show some images, and then we as women, we're going to talk about it. So guys on the chat, Thaddeus and Joffrey, and any guys in the chat, let me know what you think the ladies are going to rate these men, okay? So ladies, we're going to rate these guys. Don't say your number until I call on you. And so ladies in the chat, put your numbers. And guys in the chat, let us know what you think we're going to rate the guys, okay? All right, so we're going to
get started.
Let's get started. Hey, Aaron. Thank you for joining. Okay, so this is the first guy. Aaron, tell me, what do you think the ladies are going to rate this guy as? So this is the first guy.
What's the number range?
So it's 1, because we ain't giving zeros. It's 1 to 10, okay? 10 is, amazing. 1 is not so amazing, okay? Thank you for clarifying that, Jenny D. Say hi when y'all get in the chat. Welcome. We are rating the images of these men, so you guys can find out how ladies view men physically. So ladies, if you're in the chat, write what number you would give this guy. And guys, if you're in the chat, write what number you think the ladies are going to give this guy. Okay, ladies, do you have your numbers?
Okay.
Do you have your number?
Mm-hmm.
Janae, you have your number?
Yeah.
Okay, Joffrey, what do you think we're going to give this guy?
Either a 4 or 5.
A 4 or 5. Okay, 4 or 5. All right. Hi, Nancy. Oh, glad I left. Aaron thinks you're going to give a 3 and an 8 if he's rich. Oh, Lord. We're going to talk about that in a bit.
Well,
okay.
Only appearance, but we don't know.
We're going to talk about only appearance, and then we'll talk about some additional things later that perhaps can bring your number up or down, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, Thaddeus, what number do you think we're going to give him? You're on mute, sir.
I would say average 5.
Okay, average. Okay, cool. All right, so Jenny D, what number did you give him?
I gave him a 5.5 because he looks
Me
nice.
too! That exact number!
We doing points? We doing decimals?
I the same exact number.
He was
That's crazy.
Missing the curve, but...
So, okay, Nadia, what number did you give him?
4.
4. Okay, so tell me, why did you guys give the number? So, Jenny D, why did you give a 5.5?
I mean, he seems clean. His facial expression made me feel like he's also pleasant. He just looks basic.
So he looks like regular, like average dude.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you? Why did you give him a 4?
Yeah, I would say he's like an average Joe. The only thing is that I may have went up to a 6 if he wasn't dressed so sloppily, or he's just comfortable. He's very comfortable.
Okay.
You know? So yeah, his outfit kind of just screamed 4 to me.
Okay, so guys, I want you to pay attention, because if you watched when males looked at the women and how they rated them versus how women are rating the guys. So you notice a difference. I noticed a difference already when we're looking at these people. Yeah. What were you going to say, Joffrey?
Oh, yeah, I noticed the difference too. So I just learned that if we dress comfortably, that's going to bring our number down.
So women are looking at the way you dress. So that's a hint for you guys. Nancy, you gave him a 7. Why did you give him a 7, Nancy? Tell me in the chat. Why'd you give him a 7? I give him a 5.5. At first, I wanted to give him a 5 because I was like, he looks kind of average, but he does have a pleasant like smile that's kind of attractive-ish. So that's why I gave him that extra half a point. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next one. All right. So this is number 2. Number 2.
Back to you, Bob. That's what I was thinking when I see you.
Look, guys. Okay, when I Googled this stuff and used Canva, I had to find different kind of guys. I'm sorry if the pose isn't on point. Okay. Don't take away points for Courtney pose, okay? Okay, so for this guy, ladies, think about what number. So ladies, thank you for joining in the chat. Please write what number you rate this guy. Guys, write what number that you think the ladies are gonna rate him, okay? So, oh, we lost that. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Okay, I got my number. You got your number?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Janae, you got your number?
Yeah, I guess.
Why are you saying yes? Nancy, what are you rating this guy? And Aaron, what do you think we're gonna rate him? Okay, let's start. How about you?
Let me go give you my number.
Yes, Nadia.
6.5.
Ooh, 6.5. Okay, so hold up. This guy don't look no more dressed up than the other dude.
At least he got his shirt tucked in.
Oh my goodness.
He got his
Nadia.
shirt tucked in. He just, that little extra effort. The other guy, see, this is different. The other guy, his shirt looked more wrinkly than this one.
Okay.
And he has a shirt tucked in. So I just feel like he put a little bit more effort into it. And plus he's more attractive to me in the face.
Okay, got it. Okay, so just going again with the look. He looks like he's more decent, more put together, like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also his face is more attractive. Okay, right. Jenny D, what number did you give him?
Like a 5.7.
Oh, he got a little 0.2. Why did he get the 0.2 extra?
I gave it to him because I appreciate his height. And like she said, he at least tucked in his shirt. I wanted to give him more than that, but he seems older than the person I would prefer to talk to. So I didn't.
Okay, so 5.7. So this guy went up. For me, he went down a little bit. He went to a 5.
Okay.
Because to me, he looks just like regular. There's nothing about him that makes me do a double take. And nothing extra about him that draws me in. Like when I just look at him, I'm like, okay, he looks like a regular dude. The first guy, something about his smile or something kind of drew me in, so he got the 0.5. All right. Thank you for joining us, Charlie. Glad I Left said you guys will probably give him a 6 because he looks like he's freshly divorced. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I was going to say something, but I let it
go. Okay, so you were closer on this one. Joffrey and Thaddeus, what number did you think we were going to give him?
About that. I know I was thinking y'all were going to give him at least between a 5 and a 6, but just a few questions. Nadia, is there anything else about his appearance that you like more than the last guy? Is it his haircut?
What about his face, I guess? Like, what about his...
Joffrey trying to... He's trying to play with me, that's all.
And
there's just something Jenny, about him.
He's a little bit
Jenny, how could you?
Okay, you got a little bit more melanin. Okay, all right. Okay, we like what we like. Okay, no shame in this episode.
That's right. That's right. And another question,
how about you,
Jenny,
Daddy?
how can you tell us? What?
What'd you say, Joffrey?
I was going to say, like, how can you tell his height?
His pants length. His pants length looks like a good 36, maybe 34.
Oh, she knows the number. She knows the number.
Okay. Whoa! Yeah, I was curious when you said that. Yeah, okay.
How about you, Thaddeus? What did you think we were going to rate this guy?
I would say 5.5.
Okay, you thought we were going to say 5. Okay, so
yeah.
I do have a question with Glad I Left about he looks freshly divorced. I don't know. Like, what about his dress? Is it his dress or his pose?
He screams dad bod.
It's the dad bot that makes him look divorced. He could be married. You don't think he could be a married guy? Are we assuming these people are single?
Oh my God.
Like, are we assuming their status by how they look? Like, I'm not even thinking about
Glad
it.
I
Just
left.
looks.
I don't have to clarify that for Nadia. Clarify it in the chat. All right. So you guys were kind of close on this one then, between a 5 and 6. So you guys were good on that one. Okay. So next one, we're going on to the next. All right. So this is our next guy. Ladies in the chat, write what you would rate this guy physically. Guys, tell us what you're guessing the ladies are going to give this guy. Okay. All righty. Ladies, do you have your numbers? Wait, let me think. What's my number? Okay. You got your number?
Yes.
Janae, you got your number?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, Thaddeus, what you think we're going to rate this guy?
6.
6. Why you say 6?
Obviously, look at his jawline, his facial features. Like, he looks manly. He's not like you might say traditionally handsome, but guys who have strong features like that. Plus, of course, he has some muscles. The only thing I wouldn't give him like a 7 or 8 is because he looks a little bit short.
Oh wow, y'all with the how can y'all tell the height? Live.
Tell his height.
Okay. Joffrey, what do you think we're gonna give the guy?
Y'all probably gonna give him an 8.
Ooh, why you say 8?
Just because he has the look of I guess traditionally what ladies consider to be hot. He's wearing some kind of shirt that would imply he's also athletic. He's got a hairline. Let me see. Yeah,
Okay.
he's just like a regular dude,
His ears are
But
pierced
he's
too.
not real anyways, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, Joffrey. Jenny D, what would you rate him?
I would have gave him like an 8.
Ooh, Jenny D said 8. How did he get all the way up to an 8?
I could tell you how he didn't make it to a 10.
Janae, tell me how he made it to the 8, please.
Well, of course, his figure. I complimented him on that. It's hard to get your body shape like that. That tells me, he's self-determined. He's consistent. He's wearing my favorite color. That helped as well. I appreciate the mean mugging. Fits my character.
Lord have mercy.
He looks well put together.
But why didn't he get a 10?
Like Library talked about earlier with his face.
Thaddeus.
Oh, I'm sorry. So his face just was a no for me.
Okay. So Nadia, what'd you give him?
I gave him a 7.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, for me, I'm more attracted to men who he has a younger looking face. Like, I like guys 50 and older. So it's like, for me, he just looks too young for me. I'm just saying. Yeah. I would just maybe pass him out because he just looks too young.
But if you were if you were that age, you can't remember if you give him a.
I remember.
I mean, you put it out there. All right, so you gave him a 7.
Okay, yes, I would say 7 because, like I said, he has a useful face. It looks like somebody my daughter may need to.
Oh, he looks that young.
He just looks young to me. Like, I can.
Oh my
gosh. He just looks young to me. So it's like, sometimes it's like too young. You just don't see that.
Gotcha.
But he does have. But however, I like that he looks like he does work out, but I don't really like when guys wear tight shirts. To show it off.
Okay, gotcha.
So I feel like he's kind of showing it off.
Okay, gotcha.
And like I said, we're just going by this picture. So he's a show off, whatever that kind of like detracts from my overall thought.
Okay,
of the
gotcha.
person. So that's why. But but in the face, he is an attractive guy. I would like my daughter to date him.
Okay. Okay,
but not for me. So
young man. Okay.
That's just me.
All right. So glad I left out. We're gonna give him an 8. So he's kind of close so far. 1, 8. What do you say? 8. Janae said what? You said 7. She said 8.
7. Yeah.
I said 5.
Oh,
I'm way off from y'all.
Okay.
For me, like, if the guy doesn't have like a face that I find attractive, I don't care how good his body look, he cannot get a high number. So when I look at him, even though his body seems like he's in shape, I'm not attracted to his face. Like, if I see him, I wouldn't look like twice. So that's interesting. Okay, so you and Janae were more on point with that one. All right, glad I left. You were close. And guys on the line, you were close. Thaddeus and Joffrey. Okay. All right. So I want y'all to pay attention now how the ladies are rating these guys and what they're looking for when they're looking at men. Okay.
She's doing too. Jenny.
Thaddeus, you said you Nadia, you said you wanted someone more your age.
Jenny.
Look.
Like, why is she doing this like this?
But listen, at least the guys was trying to hold their laugh and I put on the pressure on that. Y'all just full throttle laughing at the man. If somebody's watching this and y'all look like this,
it's not his body or his face, it's just how it's clothes, the outfit. It's more the outfit. Like, why would so that's it. It's not him himself.
Okay, it's the outfit.
Right?
Okay.
The coordination of the
okay,
shorts,
I'm glad for the clarity.
And all it's just
okay. All right, ladies in the chat, please write down what number you would give this guy. Guys in the chat, let me know what you think the ladies are gonna rate this guy. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I got my number. You got yours? Janae, do you have your number?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Joffrey, what you think we're gonna rate him?
Y'all gonna give him a 3.
Okay, Joffrey, you said 3. Why a 3?
Well, his clothes look simple. He's kind of heavy around the midsection. I don't know. He's just. I figure y'all would just probably give him about a 3.
Okay.
He's a little bit below average.
Okay. Glad I left. Aaron said he looks like a Trump lawyer.
It's the outfit. That's throwing us off.
Aaron said 1.2. A lot of mercy. 1.2. Oh gosh, we go into that.
you let us point.
Thaddeus, what number you think you're gonna give him?
I would say 3.
3. Okay, so we got a 3, and 1.2. Okay, Nadia, what you give him?
I was gonna go with 3.
3? Okay. So was it because of what Joffrey said, or?
I'm sorry. What did he say?
He said about the weight in the midsection, the way.
Oh no, it's the because even with that, it wasn't really the weight. It was more of what he's wearing.
Okay.
And how he's like, how his hair is cut. It's what he's doing is not flattering. I feel like if he were to have something that's more flattering, like a flattering haircut, and then something that's more fitting for his body type as far as his clothes, he probably could get a 5. But I'm just saying, just based on how he's wearing his clothes and that haircut, it's just,
So guys, pay attention again. So you see how your numbers could go up or down based on the way you carry yourself, the way that you dress, the way your hair looks, that kind of thing. So y'all could really out there thinking, oh, I'm like a bigger dude. Women are automatically going to give me a super low number. You can help yourself by getting clothes that fit your body properly and a haircut that works for you. Janae, what number did you give him? I
gave him a 2.
Ooh, a 2. Okay. Why not a 1? It looks like you wanted to say 1. What's your why you give him a 2?
I gave him a 2 because like Jeffrey said, his midsection, we both can't have a belly. That's wild. Also because I really can't differentiate between the neck and torso, like this section here. I like to see the long jugular, the
like the guy said,
like Thaddeus with the neck bone, the collarbone.
Yeah, something about that is really attractive. His haircut, he looks like he's also short.
Okay.
So yeah, I like his outfit. You could put that same outfit on someone who's, shaped differently and it would look really nice, but he's just killing it for me.
Okay,
but he looks sweet.
Okay. Does he get extra points for looking sweet?
Yeah, that's how he got the 2 points, because his clothes got no wrinkles. He looks sweet and his clothes ain't got no wrinkles. He looked like he worked hard. You see them calves?
He's doing all legs and no abs.
All right. So I would have given him a 4.
Okay, why is that?
Because I think he's just a little bit below average. but I think he doesn't have an off-putting type face or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just a little bit
Really?
below average because of just his look. His look just looks below average a bit, like his face and stuff and his body. But he's not off-putting to me. Like, you know, something he wouldn't make me go like, oh, you know, he's unattractive. He's just like missing the mark a little bit for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Man, do you see this? Do you understand? Like this is actually the average man. You know, social media been trying to tell women for like the longest now. It's like you look at the average man and you look at him as less than average. But this is your average guy.
But that's
That
what
is your
I just
that
think
is your average guy. And if you're rating the average guys a 3, then
But I'm just saying
Lord
that
have
because
mercy.
I was just talking about his outfit. If he, it's not his body.
But
If
this is how the average guy dresses, though.
Oh,
I mean,
you're saying that's how I thought
Polo.
you were referring to their body. Okay.
I'm talking about
Not our
everything.
age. Not our
Like-
age. The people our age don't wear their shorts that short at all. That's not people our
Actually-
age.
That's actually-
Actually, shorts made a comeback. So yeah.
With who?
Okay,
Mhm.
so ladies, do y'all think that's how the average guy looks? Like, do you think most guys that you see on average
Mm-mm.
like look like that?
I feel like I'm just thinking about when I'm at the grocery store, if I'm at a gas station, whatever. I see mostly guys may wear, I'm saying ones that may catch my eye, what I may notice. They may have, what do you call those? Like the gym shorts or the ones that you play
And
basketball.
one.
Yeah, shorts.
You know,
Mhm.
those type of shorts, not really denim.
Okay,
as much.
gotcha.
And then as far as the shirt, they may have like a regular, like a
Like
Nike
t-shirt.
shirt. a
Yeah,
t-shirt,
yeah, yeah.
something. That's
Okay.
not like a collared shirt. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Nadia would have given him a 5. She said potentially if he was dressed better and had a better haircut.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's keep it going. All right. Next one. Now we're gonna talk about 3 guys that are famous, so we know what these guys look like, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna go one by one and kind of see if there's a difference between how we feel about these guys. Okay.
Yes.
So the first one is Shamar Moore, I think is his name.
Mhm.
Nadia was like, you got it right. Ladies in the chat, welcome. Please tell us what you're gonna rate Shamar Moore. Guys in the chat, let me know what you think the ladies are gonna rate him. All right. Okay. So ladies, you got your number?
Yeah.
Okay. Janae, you got your number?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Jenny D, what's your number?
For all of them? Or
No, for just Shamar Moore, the first
Shamar. Oh, I'll give him like an 8.
one. Okay, so why'd you give him an 8?
Because he's too pretty. I feel like he spends more time on his eyebrows and beards than I do.
Okay, so he looks too pretty. All right.
Yeah,
I've heard
he's
that said
too high
before.
maintenance. He's too high maintenance. That's not like my preference, I guess. So it just depends on the person.
Okay. So so I've heard that before. Some women thinking like, okay, if he's too prettier than me, it's probably less manly, or I'm not really attracted to it. What was your number?
Okay, so let me just say disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Okay. I've been a fan of his since he was on Young and the Restless. So I am not fair in this. I liked him from the first time I saw him on that TV. So this is not, so I'm just letting you know, and then my thing is too, why I'm giving him this number is because not only did I like him when he first, initially was on this soap opera, that's when I first saw him. I don't know if that was the first thing, but I've seen him progress over the years, and I saw him mature and everything else. So it's like over the years, he was like really young, and now he's more mature looking and older,
Yeah.
So he's like grown into his looks for me.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard for me to just give him a number like the other people I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm just saying. So for me, because I already have that bias in my head, he does get a 9.
He gets a 9. I gave him a 9 too. I think this picture's a 9. Before I saw this picture, I would have gave him maybe like an 8-ish. And this is just on looks. I think personally he might be homosexual. But if we're just going on the looks, I would give him like a 9 based on this picture. So Joffrey and Thaddeus, did y'all think we were gonna rate the numbers that we did?
I thought y'all were gonna pretty much give him a 10 across the board. Because my disclaimer is I've always hated this guy because he had no talent whatsoever. He cannot act at all. But that's beside the point. we're just going out. Like, I know he's real popular with the ladies, so I expected everyone to give them a 10, especially after what you said. Nadia, what dropped him from a 10
Well,
to
first, I was going
9?
to say, I told Joffrey, me and Joffrey had a conversation, last week or so, and I had
Mhm.
mentioned Shamar Moore to him. So
Mhm.
He wants to know why you didn't give him a 10.
why didn't I give him a 10?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
to me, he's not perfect. He's not perfect.
What's imperfect about him?
Well, for me, it is like I said, I've just seen him over the years, and I'm just have in my mind how he's progressed over the years. I just don't see him as being perfect.
Perfect.
I
Okay.
can't really,
Okay.
You know, he is. Yeah, I mean, looks wise and body wise, he is pretty.
So who's perfect? Give us a name.
curious to that too.
So
Yeah,
she's
give us a
the
name.
guys, the ladies got an 8 to 9. What did you guys say?
The guys want to know what would be a 10 then if this guy's a 9.
Idris Elba,
Oh.
right there.
The middle?
Idris Elba. Yes, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah.
Yeah.
So well, let's go to the next one.
Okay, so let's go to Idris next. So Idris Elba in the middle. Ladies in the chat, let me know what y'all would give Idris physically. And guys, let me know what y'all think that the ladies are going to rate him. So we heard Jenny D's number. Jenny's giving him a 10. Okay. All right.
You have your number?
Yes, I have my number. Do you have your number?
I have my number.
What's your number?
8.
That's my number too.
Oh, okay.
But the reason I would normally give him a 10 because of the swag, but I know that we're not going on swag.
Yeah,
but
just
once he does like the look and the kind of like walk, like he owns this shit, he gets a 10.
Yeah.
But if he's just looking at him, I give him an 8.
But that's the same thing though, because if you saw him in person, you are looking at the swag, the clothes, you are looking at the walk. So that is still looking at him.
See, and that's the thing why I wanted to talk about that too. Again, to educate dudes, it's like, okay, yeah, your physical appearance is one way. You could get more points for the way you dress, get more points for your haircut, but get more points for the way you come across. Like if you come across, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say another thing is too, since we all know them, like when we think of Shamar Moore, Idris Elba, and Moore Chestnut, we all are picturing when we've seen them before.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know, in movies or whatever. So it's not like we're just looking at this picture.
Yeah.
You know, so that could be a part of, like you said, his swag. Like if we're just judging this without putting the swag into it, that's why I'm saying I gave him the 7.
Me too. You said 8.
8. I'm sorry.
Okay.
8. No.
Okay.
8. Sorry. 8.
Okay. All right. So, guys, did y'all expect us to give the numbers we did?
No.
What did y'all
think?
think?
If Idris saying a 10, then I am curious. Who is the 10?
Oh, who would be a 10?
Yeah, because Idris and Denzel are probably the 2 most spoken names when it comes to women and stuff like that. So if he's an 8, not even a 9, Idris is an 8. I'm just curious, what's a 10?
There's no 10s.
I mean,
there are no 10s. That's like with women, there are no 10s. Like they just go up to 9.
Jenny gave him a 10. Jenny
D gave him a 10. Can you think of a 10?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay, let Nadia think on a 10. You'll see one of my 10s coming up, but Nadia will think about her 10. Okay, so let's go on to Morris Chestnut. All right. So
let me just say, I think that Shamar would be a 10 if he was a little bit darker.
Okay.
For me.
Okay, gotcha. Just missing that.
He's a little on. Yeah, to me, I would want someone a little bit more like the Morris Chestnut
color
complexion. But with Shamar, that would be
okay. Gotcha.
I think he would be more of a 10. I'm just saying.
Okay. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure y'all leave a comment in the chat. Make sure y'all join. Okay, ladies, we're rating this, guys. What would y'all rate Morris Chestnut? And guys, what do you think we're gonna rate him? Look, Aaron thought we're not gonna give any of these guys under a 7. So let's see if that's true. Morris Chestnut. Yeah. Okay. All right. Y'all got y'all number?
Really?
Jenny D, you got your number?
Yeah.
All right. Thaddeus, what you think we're gonna rate the guy, Morris Chestnut?
I would say 8.
8. Okay, 8. Joffrey, what you think we're gonna give him?
Initially, I thought y'all were gonna rate all three of them 10s, but after Idris got an 8, maybe Morris gets toned. Maybe he's an 8 too or a 7.
7, 8.
I've
Okay.
I've always supported him though, because I feel like he really sort of brought to light some of us that are darker skinned, you know. So I've always looked at him as a beacon for us to look to. But yeah, y'all probably gonna give him an 8, maybe, or a 7.
Okay, you think 7, 8? And Thaddeus, what did Thaddeus said? 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell us, Nadia, what did you give him?
I would give him, let's see, 8.5.
8.5. All right, we got it out. You got it out of here. 8.5. Woo! That was a tough one for you. Why was that tough? Why was it
because
tough?
Shamar, okay, I guess because I'm
comparing.
So Shamar is to me cuter in the face.
Okay,
Morris Chestnut is cute, is handsome.
got you.
I'm just more, I just tend to go for more of the cuter versus handsome. I know that may sound crazy, but
Everybody has their preferences.
yeah. So, but he is handsome. He is like mature handsome, and I do like that. But yeah, it's a Shamar. I guess I'm comparing him to Shamar. So
Yes.
Shamar is the 9, so he is close to Shamar, but I would say 8.5.
Okay, got it. 8.5 from Nadia. Jenny T, what did you give him?
I gave him an 8.5 also.
Oh, okay. So what was your reason for the 8.5?
I liked everything about him, but his face was like a little too smooth.
Oh, so what? So too smooth meaning like what? He needs a little bit of acne, a little stubble. He need a little stubble.
No, like it's too fine, it's too perfect.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. You see him and then look at Idris. You see he
you
just
like
looks
the rugged
grown.
look?
He looks grown.
Oh,
But
okay.
Morris
Okay.
still look like,
Okay,
he
he
like
wants a
pretty
little-
boy. Yeah,
All
I
right.
need him to look a little bit more grown.
Gotcha. So you like
Right.
A little bit more rougher, not rough, but just
Rugged,
more
rugged.
experienced looking. More experienced.
He need to look like he know what he doing. Right.
Yeah. He look like he still have a few mango seeds to go.
But he's handsome. He's very handsome.
So
Yeah, they all
8.5.
are.
8.5.
Yeah.
I would give him like a 5, 6. Like
Really?
between a 5 and 6. That's just the way he looked. But again,
Oh.
when he dressed in his suit and he got the waves in his hair and like he
Yeah,
come out,
yeah.
then he
He
gets.
got hair no
Girl.
more.
I'm saying in the
that
movie-
Yeah, his hair is gone.
waves.
No, I'm
That
saying
man
in
had
the
waves
movies.
forever.
Yeah, before when he used to do the movie, then he come out in his suit and everything. Like he really has that swag and sex appeal. So then he would bump up to like a 7-ish, 7.5. But
Okay.
just looking at
Morris
him, you get,
Chestnut
like,
gets
about
a
a 6.
7.
What'd you say? So
You
that's
saying
it. All right. So there you have it, guys. What comment, Joffrey? You look like you dying. Tell me.
No, I'm just.
No, I think he's realizing. I think he's realizing white men get treated the way they do.
Well, no,
Yeah, because the thing is like, yeah, I mean, they're looking at you. You think that, well, I'm just an average guy. Nah, they see you as a 2. If these guys are 8, bro, you ain't got a chance in hell.
Okay, but the difference is, I think, is that even if a woman sees a guy and rates him up, like you guys said before, I don't think you were on, Doc, but even if I see a 3 or a 4, if he approaches me, I'm still gonna give him a chance. I won't.
Yeah,
just say it's gonna be a 3.
exactly. But I mean, but listen to your language though. You're giving him a chance. It's like you're doing him a favor. It's like you feel like you're so much better than him. So that's what I'm saying. That's why guys get treated the way they do. Because it's like they're looking at you like,
That's a lot
buddy,
to
I'm
read into it, I think.
I'm doing you a favor. And that's what was the problem is like you got average people looking at average people and they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying?
But I would say that about anybody. I mean, that's just a term I'm using. I'm not meaning that literally. Even if a 10 approached me, I would still say, hey, yeah, I'll give you a chance. That's just the word I'm using. I'm not using that literally.
Okay.
That's just the phrase I'm using. Like, okay, if a 10 approaches me, I would say, okay, yeah, I'll give you a chance. It's not to say, oh, I'm doing you a favor. That's just the terminology, the slang language I'm using. It's not really.
You're considering him, basically. Like,
But
you're
see, I
just
noticed the
considering.
difference because when we had the guys on, they were saying they're going to approach women that they feel have a high number. But women, we will give a guy a chance that doesn't have a high number. So it's not this. Well, most of Jenny D, Jenny D isn't playing. But I think a good bit of us, like Nadia and I, will give a guy a chance.
Listen,
I don't see it as a 9 or 10 or 8 or 7.
I
And
know
then,
that.
and then another thing too, like with the terminology like I'm using with give a chance, because like she said before, you know, if someone like a Shamar, she may not give him a chance because she's thinking, oh, he's too cute or whatever. Not that he's not attractive. She may just feel like she may just don't want to be bothered with him being in the mirror all the time. But I still give you a chance, you know, if you approach me, you sound nice. So it's not, I'm just saying, just not to take that literally.
Yeah, Jenny D, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's not because I'm shallow or anything why I don't talk to guys with lower numbers. It's just I've tried, and after a while, like you can't force it. They really literally start to repulse you. Like the way they breathe, move, everything about them just starts to turn you off. So like in the beginning, I just don't even bother because we all just gonna waste our time. I'm not sure if the guys have had this experience. Like, oh, she has a few things I could tweak, you know, let me give her a chance. But the more you get to know her, the more it's like, okay, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. But
And that's honest, like you're being real. So, yeah, everyone take note of what these different ladies are saying because, you know, women are different. Some women, you know, wouldn't. But the two of us said we would. Okay, so guys in the chat, let me hear from y'all what you think we're going to rate these guys. Ladies, thank you for being on as well. Make sure you rate these guys with us, okay? So average guys, you do have hope, okay? We are just rating based on the looks. That does not mean we're only going to give 10s, 8s, 7s a try. We're just letting you guys know when visually we look at these guys, what we're rating them. Again, your number can go up if you dress properly in a way that's complimenting your body. You have a haircut that's on point for you. If you have some swag or come across as confident, got your shit together. So, you know, just know that those are things that can help as well, okay? Next.
Jenny!
Jenny! You know, I can't.
Give my
Janae.
dog some chicken.
Janae!
All right, keep going. Sorry.
Janae! Sorry, I can't.
Listen, you see the wrinkles in them pants? At least come on, man. That's wild.
Janae! Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. So you have an issue with the way he's dressed at this right now? Or
1000%.
okay. So the outfit needs some help. Okay, gotcha. Okay, ladies in the chat, let's rate this guy. And guys, let us know what you think for the ladies are gonna rate him, okay? Okay. I got my number. You got your number, Nadia?
I think I'm trying to figure out what's going on with his hair. I guess we can't zoom in, right? No, I'm just trying to see, is that like something he has pulled back or is it just laying? You know, I'm just trying to figure out his hair.
No, it's just the hairline that's pulled back. That's all.
The hairline is back, but there's like a little
Yeah.
short.
Because it's something there. You know what I'm saying? It's something there.
It's back, but it's like a short hair.
Oh, it's short.
That
It is
starts
short.
in the back. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is short. You know what I was thinking? I was trying to figure out maybe, you know, like someone has locks and they just pulled it back.
Oh,
I'm thinking maybe he just has something pulled back, but that's why I couldn't really see.
yes.
Maybe they can see better because you're closer on it, but I'm not. So I was just trying to figure that out. That's all.
Yeah. So you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So ladies in the chat, let us know what you would rate this guy. Guys in the chat, tell me what y'all think. So Aaron thinks we're gonna give this guy a 2.2. Okay. You got your number? What do y'all think? That is Joffrey. What y'all think we're gonna get him on?
Y'all gonna give him a 2.
Okay, Joffrey said 2. Why a 2?
Well, like Jenny said, his clothes are wrinkled. His clothes don't really compliment him. He's got some kind of sweater thing on. His hairline is his whole appearance. He's not doing anything to help himself. You know, if his hairline's that far back, he should just go ahead and nuke it. You know, at least keep his hair cut low.
Okay.
But yeah, based on
That
what
is-
y'all said in the past, I say 2. Yeah.
2. Okay. So you're paying attention,
Does he
Joffrey.
have a
That is-
part?
That is. That Nadia wants to know if he has a part.
I'm just trying to figure I'm trying to figure out the hair. I don't know. I'm getting some focus too much on the hair.
Okay, Thaddeus, what do you think we're gonna rate the guy?
I would say 2 2.5 ish.
Okay, so all the guys are saying like 2 something. Okay. who went last?
Yeah.
Let me go
The thing
first.
is, like, it's, I don't know, like, for me, it's like women look at so many different criteria than we look at. Like, for us, we just kind of look at the face. If the body's good, face, like, you could be wearing trash, but if your body and your face looks good, you get good points. Hair is more about, like, okay, his arms. How does his arms look? His arms, they don't like how his arms hang into the side. It looks like he doesn't have swag. His pants too tight. You know, his jacket ain't matching, and his clothes too big. And then that goofy smile he has on, and then his hair, whatever he has going on with his hairline. So that's just dropping, because he would have been normally like a 5. Like, that's like the average guy, but like, you can't have all those things wrong with you and then have a regular face. Yeah, that's a 2.
Okay. You check in. You are not analyzing, paying attention to what the ladies are saying. Okay,
No,
so
I mean, trust me, these are things that I found out. These are the things I found out the hard way. You know, like, trust me, I used to like not cut my hair, like, you know, like wear like very out of dated clothes and like glad, like, and I just noticed that like women they're just not having that. They're just not having that. You have to, and I saw what was the reaction. On the other hand, like, you know, once I got some cool frames, you know, really start cutting my hair, dressing really nice, making sure that my clothes fit, you know, going to the gym so that my body shows through my clothes. Like, you just get a different response from women.
So guys watching, pay attention. Very good
Yeah.
tips. And this is something anyone could do. That's what I like, because it's not like maybe on the guy episode where, let's say, the girl, her body type is just naturally not one that's appealing, or her face she was born with is not one that's appealing. With the women, it looks like even if you don't have it naturally, if you put yourself together properly, you could probably get some more points. So this is something anyone can do to help bring their number up a little bit. Okay.
Or you could stand next to a Lambo truck, and then it don't even matter. The rest don't even matter.
We're going to talk about that in just a little bit, because I noticed several of you guys mentioned if these guys had money, their number would skyrocket. So we're going to talk about that in a bit. Okay, so ladies, what would you rate the guy? Let me start with you, Nadia.
How you gonna start with me?
Because that Jenny D wanted to skip the man picture. So what? What's the...
Okay, so the issue, okay, before I give my number, is that I'm not gonna say it's hard for me to rate him. My issue is that I'm trying to figure out, to me, he could easily be in the zone of you don't know if he's a man or a woman.
Because of his outfit?
No, I'm saying like just how
His
he's
features?
standing, his features, his body. Because like literally, like, you know, there are some, I'm just saying like he's on that line to me.
Okay.
So because he's not easily identifiable to me as a man. Plus, so with the sweater, he's giving me he could be
up on that side.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Aaron
So-
says his mom has a sweater like that.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't usually, to me, I know I'm thinking average. I'm just thinking like that is average. Like the average guy, I don't usually see average guy wear a sweater like that, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know. We don't live in a climate that way. Maybe that's how they dress in cold areas. But you know, I don't know.
Okay.
So but yeah, so I would give him I'm between a 2.5 and a 3 because of the hair is not really doing anything for me.
Mhm.
And then the outfit, like Jenny said, with the wrinkle pants, maybe if he would have tucked it in, but still the sweater is just killing it. Like,
Okay.
because that's just too feminine looking for me.
Okay. So we got a 2.5 to 3. Guys in the chat, thank you for joining. Let us know what you think the ladies are gonna rate this guy. Ladies, I'm not hearing from y'all ladies in the chat, right? What y'all gonna rate the dudes? So 2.5. I gave him a 3. And the reason I gave him a 3, you know, normally when I'm looking at these guys, I'm not really looking at their clothes too much. I notice y'all looking at these guys' clothes. I'm more looking to see if, you know, their features are something that I would draw me in. So this particular guy, his features would not draw me in. So he's less than the 5, but he's not so off-putting where I'm like, okay, 1 or 2. He just looks like, you know, just below average. Not really appealing, but not disgusted.
Mhm.
Okay. So 2.5, 3, 2.5 to 3. Jenny D, what would you give him?
I gave him a 3, actually.
Okay.
She said next, like, you know.
Right.
What?
He was a lot to take in at first when I first saw him. But after staring at him for a little while, I gave him a 3 because I also noticed if he just made a few changes, I feel like he could come up to like a 5 at least. When I look at his facial features, I see that he has a dark gray area around the bottom. So that tells me he has a nice full beard. If he lets it, he can have a nice beard gang. And he's not well keeping his hair. So if he balded, got some earrings with that big beard, I feel like his face would look more fill-in and he would look more presentable. Of course, changing the clothes. I actually really liked his height. You know, I'm attracted to thin dudes, so I didn't mind how slim he was. I just wish the clothes he wore fit him better than the ones he chose. So I didn't have a problem with his shape, just what he have on. That's wild.
Okay, so he got between a 2 and 3. Okay, Aaron, you did good with that one, and guys, you did good. Okay, so let's go on to the next. Okay, guys, now we got the thickums coming up now. What do you guys think about this guy? Ladies in the chat, let me know what you guys would rate this guy. Guys in the chat, let me know what you think the ladies would give this guy.
You said we can't do zeros, right?
That is correct.
Jenny D?
I'm just remembering the rules. I'm just remembering the rules. That's all.
It's between 1 and a 10.
Okay.
What? Okay. 10. Ladies, you have your number? Yup.
Yeah, got it now.
Man, this is
challenging.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, you know, with the sunshine, he's giving me sunshine and rainbows for some reason, and
he does look fun.
He's giving me he looked fun. He looked like he would be like
live for the party.
You know, he's just giving me like
he's tricking us. He's tricking us.
I don't know. He's giving me that, so it's
right. He's making us see his personality.
Exactly right. It's like you've seen his personality in the picture, so it's getting so hard.
So guys,
but that just before you say
yeah.
that, so I'm just gonna say, isn't that something how, you know, if the poses matter too? It seems that the poses are mattering for us.
That is so
because,
true.
You know, like he's like doing something. Now, if he would have just been standing there like the last guy, just like we probably wouldn't have seen so much or been given so much from the picture.
That's true.
Yeah, he's just, you know, yeah. So
happy camper.
Super
happy camper.
He looks like
All right, ladies. So guys, again, take notes how women are evaluating you when you're walking around. All right. So ladies, Jenny D, what's your number?
1.
Okay. Girl, so Jenny D, why a 1?
Just the colors, how short the shorts are. He looks a little sweet. His hairstyle, his weight, his boobs, just everything really. It's
so you gave him 1 because he's human, right?
Right.
You get 1 for existing.
Right. But he seems like a great friend. I almost gave him 2 because you can see his personality shining. He does look like he's fun character, but that's not what we're judging. So he got the 1.
All right. So you got a 1. Aaron thinks we're gonna give a 2. Thaddeus and Joffrey, what you think our average is gonna be?
I was gonna think y'all were gonna give him a 1 as well because he looks, again, based on what y'all said earlier, he looks corny.
Okay.
And you know,
he looks fun, corny. He's fun, John.
He looks fun, corny. Thaddeus said he looks fun, corny. Okay, Thaddeus, what you think that we're gonna give him?
I would say you will give him a 2 as far as attractiveness, but that's somebody that you would probably friend zone. That's a guy that you would have as your friend.
Okay, so the guys are saying 1, 2. Okay, Jenny D said 1. Nadia, what's your number?
So let me just say.
He has a
so
cute
what
face.
I do like about him is that I'm just thinking about the guy that we were talking about, and I said with the denim shorts.
Yeah.
So, you know, to me, he is at least, to me, I feel like his haircut actually looks like it fits him and his personality. For one, his hair, he looks like he does have some kind of haircut. and the beard. I just feel like his appearance fits him. He has clothes that fit, even though you can still see the stockiness. He has clothes that fit. He's looks like he's either going to do something athletic, he's going to exercise, he's leading a class, he's doing something. So he's just giving me so much in this picture, in this simple picture. But anyway, so I do like that he is wearing clothes that seem to fit him a little better than the guy with the denim. So I'm just thinking about, the guy with the denim shorts.
Okay.
So because of that, because he, to me, did a little bit better with his appearance and he's wearing clothes that fit, he has a better haircut, I would give him a 3.
Okay, 3. You said all that to get him on a 3?
Yeah. A 3? Okay, 3, 4.
No, don't change the number. I was just saying, I thought you were going to
3.5. 3.5. 3.5. Yeah. Because he is, I mean, I'm just thinking like, because that shirt could have been tighter. You could have seen, you can see a lot, but the shirt does fit properly to me. The shorts are a little too short though,
Yeah.
But he's exercising, I guess, like then Daddy said somebody say that the shorts are back in or something. So I don't know.
Okay, so I would give him a 4, and the reason I give him a 4 is because I think his face is really cute. But
yeah, with the little beard,
I think his face, his hair. Yeah. I think up here he's very cute.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So you have to get points for that. But yeah, the body. If he was wearing different clothes, I'm gonna say the clothes is throwing me off in this picture. This is the first one that the clothes is really throwing me off. Like if he dressed for his body type, I think he could be a 5 or a 5.5.
I mean, that shirt is not that tight.
No, it's not comfy. Like you can see the boobies,
but
it's printed on the belly.
But at least it's not hanging.
I know. I'm just saying, if he wore clothes, if he wore an outfit that was thing, he could be a 5.5 to me because he's cute.
And like Aaron said, at least he's trying to improve his shape. That's what it appears to be.
Yeah, he said he is. Yeah. Okay, so guys, it's interesting, right? Like how these ladies are rated.
I think sometimes we do rate based on potential.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think sometimes we like, okay.
I agree.
He just has. Maybe when he gets his haircut, I'm just saying, we see someone without a haircut, or let me go out with him and see if he dresses better on a date compared to not. I think sometimes we may think about potential when we're meeting a guy.
Oh, Jenny D, you say you do that too?
Right. That's why when Jeffrey asked me earlier about the guy, how I knew how tall he was, because that's the habit I have. Like, okay, well, you're not all the way there, but listen, I buy the clothes, you put them on, and look, problem solved.
Gotcha.
So we're willing to invest to bring that out of them.
Right.
Joffrey.
Yeah.
What you thinking, Joffrey?
Oh, I thought y'all were gonna give him a 1 across the board.
No, I know. I'm saying, so you're not surprised by the numbers on this one?
I'm a little surprised. Yeah, I think y'all are really making an effort to not give him a 1.
Wait,
giving me good energy.
Jenny D gave him a 1.
I guess
Jenny, okay. But even G's coming around to his face, and but it feels like y'all are imagining him as your best friend, and it's just supposed to be off looks. If you just saw this man standing in the park like this,
You're right.
would you give him a 3 or a 1?
Oh no.
Yeah, I gave the number, like I said, based on how he's looking. I give him a 4. If he dressed better, it'd be a 5.5. Nadia said, based on if you saw him, you explained.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm thinking, like he's saying, like we're doing all this observation and all. That's kind of like what I won't say all women, but what some women do. We kind of think through it. We don't just, give him a 1 or 2. We kind of think through what we're looking at sometimes. And maybe not.
That's cap. That is cap. When you're going down the street and you do a double take on somebody, you're not thinking about all of that at once.
It's the vibe, the energy you get from them. So you do that quick analysis. Like if you see a guy walking, you analyze right away. Hey, he's like this is his vibe. This is the way he look. Like, you do that quick analysis.
And that is having you do a lot of research. Don't women tend to overthink more than men?
No doubt. But the thing is, for me, like when you see somebody, it's not like you sit there and analyze it. It's just an instinct. Like if somebody's attractive, you immediately see it. You don't think that, okay, well, his nose is perfectly symmetrical and his eyebrows are shaped. Like, no, you see a guy and immediately you know if you like him or not.
But we're just explaining what goes on in the minds. So we looked at the guy.
After you move past the initial attraction, then you can say, okay, well, I don't like your shoes and I don't like this and I don't like your swag. But I'm talking about just that initial attraction. You look at this guy, you just look at him just like that. You just look at him. Okay, what number would you give him? Are you attracted to him or not? 0.
And that's we just told you what numbers we would give him, and we told you why. Okay, so again, we wasn't challenging y'all when y'all gave y'all numbers. Okay?
No, but sometimes those whys just seem like it's too much like you're trying to like make up something. You know what I'm saying? Like
trying to make up something. We're trying to have you guys understand. For you guys, y'all more black.
No. Trust me, we understand. I just speak for myself.
Why you get the numbers?
I understand. I understand fully. I understand. Trust me, I understand. Like, trust me, I get it. Like when I tell you at this point in my life, like I get it. Like I get it. I understand women.
But for those who don't get it, hopefully this
I get y'all. And you can never get it by listening to women. You gotta go to the guys who get a lot of women, and you either emulate them or you ask them what it is that they do.
You can't understand women by.
Sir, if you want to, no, I said if you, for instance, that's like trying to learn how to fish from a fish. Like you got to talk to the fisherman.
Okay, Thaddeus. Well, thank you for discrediting everything we've said in this episode. We appreciate you because you can speak freely on this show, but we're going to continue for those guys who do believe that we're being sincere. We're going to continue on with our ratings. Okay, this one. So I put the height on this one because I
mean, we should put up their ex-boyfriends and say, hey, let's rate these guys.
So listen,
and then you would see that what I'm saying is really.
You gonna give all mine 8s and 9s.
We just told you we give different numbers a chance. So we're not saying that we wouldn't give different numbers a chance. So we just anyway. So this guy, I put the height on here because I thought it was hard to tell the height for guys. So
we could tell. We could tell. We could tell you short.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this guy, I put the height so you could tell that he's 5'5". Okay. So he's 5. So we're gonna talk about height now. Like if you feel like height, if height matters. Okay. So let's see if you saw this guy looking like this and he was 5'5". Like, do you think women like would you remove points because the guy was being short?
I don't have a height preference, so I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I've dated guys. Okay, I'm not gonna say I do have a height preference. I want them to at least be my height.
Okay.
Taller. Yeah. I don't necessarily want to date anyone too much shorter than me. Maybe I'm about 5'5", so 5'5" are taller.
Okay.
I would like to,
So if he is shorter than you, he would not be as attractive.
Yeah, I did, see someone that was shorter than me, and I did just to see how it worked.
Yeah,
it was I think it is. I think that if you're with someone, like if a woman is with a man that's shorter than her, if it doesn't bother him, then I think she'll be comfortable. But if he is uncomfortable with or feel ill at ease, then it'll make her feel uncomfortable. So yeah, I think that's a part.
So you think the confidence
matters? Yeah.
I feel that guys do get less points. You get points taken away if they're shorter. And I don't know if it's a societal thing, just how we've been programmed, but it does. Like it is kind of a bit off-putting if the guy is shorter than you. So to me, he has to compensate in other ways, I think, for most women in order for them to.
Well, let me ask you a question because your sister and that is. So someone told me, and I don't know if this is true, so you can correct me if this is incorrect.
Yeah.
This guy I know, he was from like Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
He said most in his family.
Oh, St. Lucia. He was from St. Lucia.
You know what I'm talking about? Yes. So he was saying a lot of the guys were shorter than the women there. And it was like a normal thing and it didn't bother them.
So it could, that's what I'm saying, it could be society, like the way that our culture is.
It wasn't like a thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is that?
I don't know because I've never been there.
Oh, okay.
Daddy, is solutions, are the guys shorter than the women?
I don't know, but like they don't really make a big deal of stuff like that there. They haven't caught up to your Americanized way of thinking.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah, I do think it really is a cultural thing. Yeah, if a guy is shorter, I feel like he's definitely gonna get less points. Jenny D, what you think about height? Like if a guy is shorter than yeah,
Well,
give
let
me
me
the
just tell
look.
you, I read somewhere. I don't know if it's how true it is. I read somewhere that studies show that shorter men make better husbands. Have you seen that before? No. Okay. Go
Probably.
ahead. I read that. I don't know how true that is.
Paid for by the short men.
Okay.
That's what it's talking about.
What? Jenny D, you gave the look. So are you taking away point? You said height a lot when you looked at these guys. So I'm thinking height really matters a lot to you.
It does.
Jenny D? Yeah. So, but that's the thing is that the guys, why don't people date people around their height? So why can't the tall guys be for the tall girls and then the short guys be with the short girls? Because what are the short guys gonna do?
I don't
So
know.
if everybody want the tall guys,
Question for the guys: do you find you or your tall friends, do they seem to like women that are like 5'2", 5'3" when they're like 6'4" plus? Have you noticed that?
They like all women. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. No, I have seen it. Seems like like for instance with Shaquille O'Neal, it seems like I always see him dating these 5'2", 5'3" women. Maybe they just look that way because he's so tall, but they seem to be really short.
Plus, if you think about it, most women, that's kind of average height around that range, 5'3", 5'4". That's your typical female size, and it's yeah. Small women like really, really tall guys, as it turns out too. So, it can be frustrating for tall women, but that's, it's not like I don't think. I'm sure there are some guys that are looking for the smallest women, like they like Asians for certain reasons and stuff like that. Usually because they're small, but I don't think it's like a thing where tall guys are just going after little women and stuff like that.
okay. All right, so ladies, we're gonna try to wrap it up in a couple minutes. So tell me, ladies, what number would you give this guy?
Give a number.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell me what number would you give?
Me?
Yeah.
I really like his suit, and it looks like a advertisement or something, in a catalog. But yes, I like the suit. He looks like I'm just saying, just in the face. I'm just thinking, I would definitely give him for a face and the suit, the way it's fitting. It fits him good, it fits him really well. He looks kind of young, but I would still give him a 6.
A 6. Okay, so he's getting a 6 even with the height. You give
the height doesn't matter to me.
Okay, perfect. All right, Jenny T, what you giving him?
I'd give him like a 5.5. He seems really small and brittle. His face looks really young, but he got all the 5 points because his suit is nice and pressed and clean. I like the way he put his hands together. Like he got a little swag. He has confidence. Took the time to do his hair. But yeah, the height is really killing me and how just small he is. I don't get like a manly feeling from him. I get like baby cousin vibes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I say a 5.2. I would give him a 5.2. He's not somebody like I do a double take, but he looks like he put himself together. And the height, yeah, definitely brings him around the 5 for me. So yeah, so we all gave him essentially around there.
6, so.
You said 6, 5, 5. Okay, alrighty. So let's go on. So let's go to faces. Let's do. Hold on, because I don't think we have time for all these. Okay, so let's do for this. For the guys who are really plus size, let's say they're in their 40s, the hairline is going back, they look like this. What would you guys rate a guy like this? Ladies in the chat, let me know what y'all think.
So we doing the whole body, or
The
just
whole
the face?
body, yeah. I'm gonna
okay.
go to the faces in just a little bit, real quick,
Okay,
and close out. So tell me.
you go first.
Okay. I think this guy, I would give him a 2. And I would say a 2 because he is alive. His face isn't off-putting. It's just that his body is not appealing. So I would say 2. Jenny D, tell me.
I don't want to play anymore.
Jenny! Listen.
He's getting a 1.
She gave him a number, a 1.
I can't find nothing to help him but life. He gets a 1.
You know what? A lot of these pictures you're showing are guys with these shorts. The shorts are throwing me off.
No, but you could put that same outfit on Thaddeus and it ain't gonna look like that. It ain't the outfit, it's them.
No, I'm just noticing the guys wear. Is this a thing that's happening? The shorts. I just noticing shorts. No, not with him. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just shorts. All these pictures with shorts.
So he got a 1 and a 2. Do you got a?
Did you give him what number you give him?
2.
Oh, you said a 2. Oh, okay, you did say that. Yeah, I would definitely. I just wish he did something more better with his hair. Like someone had mentioned before, when it's thinning, just let it go. Like either just shave it off.
Yeah.
I just think he needs a makeover, but I can give him a 2.
Okay, so we got a 1 to 2. All right. So could he improve? Like if he got bald, if he went all bald and he dressed in a manner that was
if he got a fade.
Yeah, and his body and he dressed for his body, could his
right,
number
that's
go
what
up?
I'm saying. If he dressed for his body, that's a lot of time. Because honestly, how many times have you seen like really heavy guys with women? It happens. It's just they have to dress for their body type, and
yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question though? Are y'all?
They got money.
This is
Ask
serious, though.
them. Ask them, Jeffrey.
Okay. Okay. Nadia and Nicole.
Ooh,
Nadia
they
and
got
Nicole. Do y'all feel guilty? Y'all feel guilty about giving somebody a 1? Because if you give him a 2, there's something about him that you find attractive on some level. So what is that? What about him is attractive to y'all?
well, you think something has to be attractive for a 2? I think
That's
2
what I
is
saw.
Yeah.
That's
low.
why he got a 1. I couldn't find
But-
anything to save him.
That's bottom. If you can't find
okay, so
nothing
a 1
about
to
him,
me. Well, let me tell you, a 1 to me would
Okay.
really have to be a crackhead. Okay.
okay.
Like you have to be like white. You remember how Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle used to do
Yeah.
crackhead guy? Yeah, that would be the 1. Okay.
Okay. So decrepit.
Yeah, Joffrey, I feel like this guy's face is okay. He looks like he has pretty eyes. His face is not off-putting. So I'm not not attracted to his face. His face looks okay. Around this area especially, he looks attractive. So it's not somebody that's super off-putting. I can see things I like in his face.
Can you separate his chin from his neck?
Nope.
Big
I feel
No.
like you and Nadia are rating them based on what you could see in them, not what's actually there.
The potential.
Right, which is not fair.
I'm going
Okay.
based on what I see.
All right. I'm just curious though. But okay.
Yeah.
You guys
A
give it
1
2.
to me would be somebody that maybe looks really off-putting. So if I could look at your face and not be like, "Ooh," to me that's a 1. When I look at his face, I'm not like, "Ooh." It's just like, okay, his body need work. He has cute eyes. His face looks okay. If he just had a different body, his number would go up. The glasses making him look older with the hair. You know what I mean? So those things are giving him lower number, but it's not off-putting. I don't see him and go, "Ew." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so let's go real quick. Let's have some conversations because in rating these guys, what did women look at? We looked at the way he came across, right? Based on the way he dressed, maybe his hair, maybe the vibes based on his position or what swag he
The
looked like he
neatness,
had.
if his shirt was tucked in or not, if his clothes was ironed or not.
Exactly. Okay, so all those things matter. So if we wanted to give tips to guys, work on those things. Those are ways that you could improve your number if need be, right? So let's talk about money because different guys mentioned, okay, if these guys were rich, they would be able to sleep with all of us on this line and their number would be high. Do you guys, when you meet a guy, if he really is balling, do you guys give him a higher number? Does his number go up?
Not for me.
Not for me either. Janae, does the number go up? Let's say if this guy
I feed
had-
myself every day. I don't need.
right, the same thing.
It's
I'm
not gonna matter to me.
Yes, I'm not.
And just because somebody has money doesn't mean they're gonna give it to you.
True that. So for me, this guy doesn't matter how much money he has. He's not gonna go up because he has money. Jenny D, are you gonna give a guy more points if he has money?
I'm not. I get disgusted easily.
I can't.
And
It's cutting off. What'd you say?
I said
What'd
I
you say?
can't. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said you can't.
I said I can't. I can't do it, baby. I can't do it. It's just I get disgusted easily. So okay, let's say I look past your money. Like I still have to sleep with you. You know, that's an issue for me.
Exactly. But check this, guys. If he broke, does the number go down? Like
No,
if he doesn't keep a job.
Yes,
let's say
it does.
If he can't keep a job, let me say it that way, not broke, because a lot of people are just living paycheck to paycheck. So let's say if he does not keep a job, he's not employed, does his number go down?
Well, the number to me is just based on his looks. That this may not make me want to be involved with him as much, but his appearance is not going to change. His number appearance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying if we're just going by looks, the number is only for the looks. To me, the outside part isn't contributing.
Okay,
to that.
I just want to talk
sense?
about this because guys are thinking guys are more attractive if they have more money. So does your level of attraction to the guy, something pulling you to the guy, if he does not have a job or does not work consistently, does that?
So like if he looked like Shamar,
If he looked like Shamar,
but he didn't work and all
correct,
that, his number would still be a 9. I just wouldn't want to be bothered with him. His number wouldn't change.
so you wouldn't be less
He's
attracted to him?
No, I feel like he's still a 9. Just by going on with his looks, I just wouldn't want to be bothered. You know, I may not want to pursue a relationship with him.
Okay,
But that's not changing him being a 9.
Okay, okay. So the number stays the same, but again,
Right.
you wouldn't give him a chance.
Right.
My book, his number absolutely goes down. Janae, does his number go down if the guy doesn't have a job or can't keep a job?
It does.
So that's interesting, right? So guys thinking, again, all the ladies on this chat just told y'all, if this dude right here had millions of dollars, his number would not go up.
Well, maybe if he had, and then another thing with when you saying about the money attracting the women.
I mean,
may not be true.
what else are y'all gonna lie about?
See, again, I didn't call y'all a liar when y'all was on y'all episode. So please listen, we are trying to be myth busters on these shows.
Because
you
know that we were 100% honest. You know, the guys were 100% honest. There was nothing to cop about. It's either we like this person or we don't. You're not gonna tell me that you see this dude, he just like, let's say he's just average guy, and then he pull up with a Lambo truck. This guy lives in a mansion. You're not gonna be slightly more interested in him? Like, come on. I mean, come on. I'm not saying that he's gonna go from a 0 to a 10. I mean, come on. I'm not saying that the drop is gonna be that much drastic. But if he's just a 5 and he's nothing really to look at, but then you find out he got all that money, trust me, he goes up a couple points.
Not for us. We just
and I'm not saying that y'all super shallow.
We would say all three of us, I believe, on this line are blunt enough to inform you of such. We were not shy to give the guy a low number if we think he a low number. So just as we were honest about those numbers, we are honest about the statements we just made. So again, it's the type of women maybe y'all want and dealing with that feel that way. But these 3 women on the line just inform you of such. Okay, so that was the discussion about that. Joffrey, what do you think, Joffrey? Are you agreeing with that?
So no. Let's go back to that. Now let's go back to that because I can't really. So you meet this guy, right? Let's say he's nothing special, but you kind of feeling him.
That is, he wants to know. Are you talking about this?
No, I'm just talking about just a regular, like
a guy that's like 5.
Huh?
You said like a regular guy, like a 5.
No, not the guy, not that guy on the screen, because he's like he's a 0.
You said like a 5, right? Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, just like an average guy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Your average guy.
Oh, Thaddeus, I think you have a lag in what you're saying. See, the spirit don't want you to talk right now. Let me mute your butt. The spirit doesn't want you and your comment in the room.
It's a delay. You're freezing a little bit, Thaddeus.
You can't hear us.
It's a delay.
Okay, so Joffrey, what do you think about this discussion? Do you
it might be just where I'm at in the house.
Do you believe what these ladies are saying, Joffrey, or do you agree with Thaddeus?
Oh, sure. I mean, there's some women out there that are like that. I don't think all of them are, but like I said, you guys, y'all use different criteria. The difference I notice between the men and the women is, we typically look more at the human, like,
physique
itself, her face, her body, Well, now, in fairness, there were some dudes, at least in the chat, who were imagining other men having sex with the women before they did, which is kind of weird. And they were determining what type of girl she is by the way she was holding her phone and all of that stuff. But for the most part, I think guys are mostly looking at, rumps and hips and breasts and her face, and it's just purely on sex appeal, since we're just looking at the physical.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that was a huge difference too. So again, we're doing this show just to educate people. As you see men and women discussing looks, please keep the conversation going. If you're watching this episode, put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you do appreciate the show or what we're doing. You want to spread the news, please support us in those ways. And thank you all so much for joining. Do we have any final comments for the guys, ladies? Any tips that we want to give them that haven't been said? If they're trying to up their number or be more attractive to women?
Yeah, remember, no one is ugly, just broke. Listen, I saw this like video meme thing on Facebook once, and it had old pictures of celebrities, how they look when they were like younger in their 20s, and then how they look now. So the caption underneath there was something like, no one's really ugly, just broke. Because when all those people got money, they were all able to enhance themselves. And, now everybody's gorgeous. So nobody's really less than. Some of us just broke.
So everybody can improve, essentially.
Right.
Well, I think, too, another thing just before we go, I would say no matter what, for guys, I think no matter what you may perceive your number as, I think if you're a genuine person, you approach a woman, I'm just saying in a general atmosphere, you approach a woman as genuine, not trying to showboat, not trying to show off, and just want to really have a genuine friendship or connection with someone. I think that women will be more open to that versus if you are a 5, but to up your number, you trying to show off your money, be flashy.
Exactly.
And then you're going to attract the wrong type of woman. So I just think that you just should be yourself regardless. And the right one will like you and be interested in you, regardless of how you look, to me.
Yeah.
But just as long as you're doing the best, putting your best foot forward.
Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for all the tips. Again, leave any comments in the chat that you guys like. Thank you for joining us again for another episode of My Comfy Couch. And we'll see you next time. Toodles.